Lovely to see one in blue, that lovely heavy 1600 engine taking the Junior Spider up the hill. Now, this looks like a 250 TR, sir, am I right?
Correct, yes.
And a beauty she is as well. Tell us what we need to know.
330 engine, it's like a Colombo, big 3 litre, 4 years to rebuild.
Wow, you've done well in 4 years. I think that's pretty quick actually, because this is not the easiest of bodywork to work with, but what a car it is. 250 TR, ladies and gentlemen. One of Ferrari's most legendary race cars. You can see that wonderful engine poking its head out of the bonnet as it heads up Kop Hill now, making the most glorious of noises. Daimler then, the name that started the motor vehicle off, was licensed to BSA in the UK by the 1950s, was so brand and making sports cars like this. The Daimler SV250, 2.5 litre V8, showing off the Triumph parts underneath there as well. And of course was the last car that the Daimler made and ran before they were bought by Jaguar in the 1960s. So we're back now with Aston Martin, and Aston Martin from a different era to what we heard before. Tell us about this car, sir. What are we looking at? Well, they were a very good 10 years. Thank you so much for bringing it on the hill for us to see. I talked about the Vitelli era of Aston Martin earlier on. This is now the David Brown era. And he had made his money in construction, I think it was. Of course, agricultural farm machinery. Now, owner of Aston Martin, the initials. And we saw the 88 earlier on. This is what happened when Carroll Shelby turned it into a big American race car, the 18 Cobra. What are we looking at here? Wow, really special because so many of the cars that we see are replicas. This one, an original UK car, developed with the Americans and sold here. So rare to see a real genuine 18 Cobra, a real true. That's what we do here at Kop Hill. We get real rarities instead of putting them on the field and putting a road around them and actually chuck them on the hill to rewind what once was a considerable track here at Kop Hill. Motor racing eventually banned towards the end of the 1920s, then while there were far too many crashes, far too many crashes involving spectators. So do stay off the track if you're doing this good pace. Little MG there, heading up the hill, I think 11. So based on the other heat sprite car there, the American muscle car now. And how many litres are we looking at? 6.3, okay, and what's the car? Okay, so the 55, which means you've got the lovely low spats on the rear wheels and a massive V8. Let's see what she can do. That's the sound of a 1955 Chevy, over 6 litres of V8 power heading up Kop Hill then. Back to the UK now, and straight 60s for this, the Austin Healey of course. Body built at Jensen Motors, often then taken in component form and constructed at the MG plant in Abingdon. That's the Healey, but this, the end of the 1950s saw the XK being developed from the XK 120 we saw earlier